Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Mob Psycho 100. You guys, I am so excited and just a little bit scared as well. If you're joining me early today, you already know what it means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So I think it goes without saying that last episode of Mob Psycho pretty much exploded my brain. I've given it a lot of thought since, and I have to think that his family's not really dead. I have to think it was fake. Because, like, the more I thought about it, the more I thought about when Ritsu and the other ESPers were in prison at the Claw headquarters, and we saw the twins, and, like, they showed one of the twins dead, and then, like, we found out, no, it was just an illusion. I don't know why exactly. I mean, there's a very obvious why as to why they do that, and that's to get him to go to that unknown percent, maybe, or just show him that they mean business. I just don't know why they'd fake it and then, like, not really kill him. Like, what does it benefit them? I don't know, maybe Ritsu, maybe they think that they can use him somehow. I have no clue. But, I mean, I've got to think, either this show just took, like, a very sharp left turn, or it's fake. Because I just can't believe, like, this whole season has been about building up the people around Mob, and, like, Mob having connections with people, and, you know, developing a better relationship with his brother, and just, like, kind of changing his mindset and changing as a person so positively. And we even had that episode where he was, like, saying he was so grateful for the people in his life and everything. And true, that could just be a big build-up to a horrible tragedy, but I gotta think, like, they're just not gonna take it in that direction. I don't know. I honestly don't. Maybe they will. I really don't know. I mean, we've got a couple episodes left of the season. Maybe we're just shifting gears here. I have no clue. But I'll talk a little bit about the other stuff that I loved about the episode, because I thought, just the way that it started out with him wanting to run the marathon and everything, and just, it was just very wholesome and cute, and I loved that everyone kind of came together to help him out. You know, we saw Ritsu kind of picking up slack for him at home, and, you know, his body improvement buddies are always helping him out, particularly when it, you know, comes to physical stuff like this. Although they were, that once they got to the marathon, it's like, hey, every man for himself now, but, you know, I mean, what are you gonna do? They're still good buddies to him, I think. And Reigen, like, this is what cracked me up, is when Reigen was all out, you know, ready to, like, help him, even at his own risk. But I really loved that, and it was so nice to see Mob get some recognition from the people around him for, like, wow, you know, you really have come really far. I think, wasn't it even, like, was it somebody from the school or the principal or something was like, you know, you used to be kind of gloomy, but, you know, you're not a bad kid, you know? So it was really nice to kind of see a physical representation of, like, how far Mob has come, you know? Like, he's come really far, physically speaking, which is awesome. And, you know, he's also come really far in other ways. That being said, he did not finish the race, but I was still super proud. So at this point, I'm just, I'm worried. I have no idea where we're going next. One thing's for sure, if I wasn't taking Claw seriously before, I am most definitely taking them seriously now. Like, I think it was just last episode at the beginning, I was like, hey, we haven't seen Claw for a while. Nope, I'm good with Claw now. I've had my lifetime quota of them. I'm good. So, alright guys, there's still a chance that things are going to be alright. What do you say we jump in and get started? Next episode. Let's go. Alright, you guys, let's talk. Oh my god, the family is safe. We find out within, like, the first 5 seconds that the family is okay. And I just, like, can't believe that I stressed so hard about it for so long. I was, like, legit upset. But then they were like, are they or aren't they? But come to think of it, we didn't really see what happened when the redhead kid came to the door. And Ritsu was like, no, don't come to the door. Don't come any closer to his mom. All we knew was after that, we saw the fire. And we just, well, I say we, you guys might have figured it out, but I just put it together like, oh my God, that's it. So they're coming after the Scars too, who I didn't really remember that like they had kind of all made decisions to live their lives differently at the end of the last season. But it's really cool to see that come back around and see them like all get really attached to Reigen as like their leader because of him just like talking them that and like being, you know, the defeat that they suffered and everything. But it was kind of Reigen that talked a few of them like right out of it. So they officially split off and they're targeted now. We had a lot going on because we have actual Claw ready to like, okay, we're going to rise up. We're going to take over the world. We're going to start with Japan. And that's like where they're at. Then we have like this foreign Claw faction come in, but they've decided to like mutiny, and they instead are working with the Japanese government in exchange for money to take down Claw before this all goes down. But then that didn't seem to go very well. So we've got a lot of threads to this plot going on. I'll be very curious to see how exactly this goes down. But I think this is going to be the beginning of like our heading into the grand finale, because we're only like a few episodes away now. We're like 3 episodes away. We're 2 episodes away from the finale. We're 3 episodes away from being just like done with the season. Oh my God, poor Mob. Oh my God, that poor baby. I hope he gets a lot of sleep. That was crazy to see him like, first of all, I'm really impressed that Dimple was able to like talk him back out of that. Because the last time we saw that, well, we saw a little bit of it when he was fighting the evil psychic, but the last time we like really, really saw it was when he was fighting Teru, and like, I did not know there was a way for him to be talked down out of it. But even when he was talked down, he was still like 100%. So he was still like, he was in obsession mode. And he was just like the whole like not hurting people thing was out the window, guys. He was beating people up left and right. It was crazy to watch. His voice even was so different. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, why is his voice so different? He was like in the zone. It was crazy. And then when he sees Reigen and he just starts to like come down from it. And oh God, you guys. I gotta say, the story's so well done, the characters are well done, and the voice acting is really well done, because you just hear his voice start to crack up just a little bit, and I just felt like my heart exploded when he like starts to come back down from it all. And he sees Reigen. Oh my gosh. He needs lots of rest after what's happened. But thank God the family's okay and Ritsu's okay. The parents have like no clue what's going on. They're good. They're like off having a nice vacation. Ritsu, being very smart and strategic, of course, kind of coordinated for that to happen and for everything to be all right. I don't know where the redheaded kid is at. He didn't seem to be on board with his dad, the leader. He's like, no, I want to take him out. So he's like got his own thing, his own agenda going on maybe. Wow. I feel like we just went from like 0 to 100. Not 0, because the season's been really good so far, but just in such a different way. And then all of a sudden they just drop like this massive like action plot on us. Just felt like it was out of nowhere in a good way, because I love that it had not been like, aside from everything we built up about Claw so far, they hadn't been like I felt like we were focusing on a much different story, and then all of a sudden it just came in and like, bam. And I love that. I love that it just came in out of nowhere. It really feels like we're hitting the ground running. So, all right, guys, we'll see where this is all going. We've got a lot going on, guys. How are we going to resolve it? Hopefully we will get all the answers to that next time. I'm sure not all the answers because we got 3 episodes left, but we will get some answers, hopefully. I had a blast with this episode. I hope you did as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.